Alright, so my name is Nathan Foles. I'm a student at Murray State University, and today I'll be presenting on the topic, Do Urban Soils in Indiana Store Carbon? So, just a little bit about Indiana. It's a pretty rural state, but since about the mid-20th century, it's been facing increasing rates of conversion to urban and residential areas. So the objective of this research was to determine differences in soil properties due to the age of residential lawns in Indiana. And so, for our study sites for this research, we looked at 4 different residential properties with grass lawns of varying ages. And the ages of these lawns were 65 years, 41 years, 15 years, and 6 years. And then in addition to these urban sites, we also looked at a site from a woodlands ecosystem and a site from an undeveloped grassland, which we used as controls. So for this research, we were really looking at 3 different soil quality indicators. We looked at soil color, soil organic matter, and soil compaction. And so for the soil color, we took cores using a probe and then determined the color using the Munsell soil color chart. For the soil organic matter, we took samples from each site and then used the loss on ignition method to determine the organic matter content. And for compaction, we used a penetrometer to take readings at each of the sites. So our results. These are actual pictures of the cores that we took. With the forest, you can see that there's a clear distinction between the A and B horizon. And this is in contrast to the 65-year and 6-year lawns, which show no differentiation between the colors. They're uniform throughout. And what's interesting is that we found that the forest had a much darker color at the top, a brownish black, while the lawns had a lighter color, a dull yellowish brown. And so this matched well with our research on soil organic matter. We found that the forest had a much higher organic matter content in that top 0 to 5 centimeters than any of the residential lawns did. And so, our conclusions, we found that all of the residential lawns had significantly lower soil organic matter than the forest site. The greatest soil organic matter content in a lawn was 8.6% in the 65-year-old lawn, and the lowest was 5.6% in the 6-year-old site. So, while lawns do store carbon, it is not nearly as much as the native forests. Thank you.